Hi everybody, this is Dutch at the Mystic Mountain Homestead channel. Today we're going to be bottling around the world mead that I've been making. Alright, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Kimberly, and this is our mead that we've had cooking for a little while, you might say. It's been several months, and we used honey that literally came from around the world, different places. I'm a beekeeper, as you know, from Skiatook Bee Supply, and some of my students, when they visit different locations around the world on vacations and on trips, will bring me honey to taste the different flavors, because honey will have a different flavor depending on the blossoms that the bees are working on. So we took some of that honey and we've mixed it and we've made mead here today. And this is, I have to tell you, this is some of the best mead I think I've ever tasted. Not too sweet, not too dry, just perfect.
Right.
The honey comes from mostly my students. I had one visitor from Alaska that brought me honey to my bee supply shop, and so we use some of that Alaskan honey in here. But it has honey from Honduras, it has honey from Ireland, there's honey from Jamaica, honey from France. We also have honey from Israel, Minnesota, Texas, Colorado in this jug. So here we go. We're going to start bottling it. I have some bottles down here that have been sanitized on the floor. And this is our jug. We're going to remove this little airlock and set it aside. This is our siphon that we're going to be using today. I've already cleaned and sanitized it out. And so we're going to insert this into the top of the carboy. Just like that, and just let it gently fall to the bottom.
Oh, you let it fall all the way to the bottom?
Yeah, that's okay. There's a little space at the bottom on this.
Okay, cool.
So, I usually pull it back up when I start working and then drop it as I go.
Okay.
The first few bottles will be really clear. I have clarified this several times. It's still dark, but it is mead. And it comes out a beautiful golden in the bottles, because I have to admit we've already had a sample bottle.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just going to take this hose right here. I like to have my carboy up higher and then let it siphon down. So I'm going to be controlling the flow down here at the bottle. But I like to hold it up like this, get me a good siphon started. Just get it pumping to where it's coming through there. Okay, we've got it running now. I'm going to drop it down in there gently. And you can see the bottle's filling down here. Well, it's top. There we go. We'll get another pump. There we go. We got a nice flow going now. Now this will flow quickly, so I've got it in a little tray so we won't get a lot of overspill. Come over here and fill this one so you can really see it flowing. Look at that.
Yeah. Is that hose so hard you can't pinch it if you want to stop the flow?
Yeah, I can't pinch it.
It's pretty hard hose?
Yeah, it's pretty stiff hose. And I got this hose at High Gravity in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It works pretty well. I've got one for gallon bottles, to make it in gallon bottles if I'm making a very small batch, or the big one like this for the carboy. The big carboy.
Man, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells really good.
Can you hear it going in the bottle?
Yeah, you sure can.
Woo, that one got a little over the top. What we'll do is we will rinse these bottles off. When we're finished, we'll be corking them, rinsing them, wiping them down, and then labeling them. This wine, I have to tell you, when we first tasted it, I was quite pleased, because I have not checked the alcohol content, but it does leave a warming feeling in your chest when you take a drink of it. I enjoy a little bit of wine with dinner sometimes, on occasion. It's a good thing for Christmas gifts. It works great for birthdays. Everybody loves getting a bottle of mead, but this is a special mead because it's not every day that we have wines from around the world. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, because I don't have another bottle ready, I'm going to take this and just push it right back in here. Keeps it from getting dirty or anything. And then we can pull some of these bottles up. I've got a cloth up here where everything can sit on, and we can bottle. Now when I'm bottling, this is what I use to put the cork in. It's just this really cool little device. I don't even know what it's called. I've had it for quite a long time. And I learned to make mead from a neighbor friend of mine who I actually had to make wine, period, from her. She's taught me how to make dandelion wine. And so I've just adapted it to other fruits and honey, making mead. Of course, this is pure honey. This is made with pure honey, no fruits involved. These are the corks that I prefer. These are not true cork. It's more like a rubber. And the reason why is I don't have a wine cellar. Now, if we had a wine cellar, we could use real corks, put them on an angle. And the reason that people use real corks and keep their bottles on an angle in a wine cellar is because the moisture from the bottle keeps that cork moist and keeps it swelling, keeping the seal tight at the top of the bottle. Since I don't have that, my bottles will be sitting upright for storage. So what I do is I just insert this rubber cork. It lasts a lot longer than the real cork does. I like real things, but for wine, I really like using these type corks. So we're going to insert that into this little place here. And then we'll take the bottle. Make sure I have enough room to do this. And then I'm going to situate it right on top of the bottle. These handles grasp each side of the bottle, and then we just come straight down on it like that. And there we have a beautiful bottle of corked mead. This will be good for a long time.
Alright guys, remember to like, subscribe, and smash that thumbs up button to let us know you're enjoying the videos. Until next time.